My name is Caroline Jane Davis, and I am the director of Mr. Burns, a post-electric play by Anne Washburn. When I found out I was going to be directing Mr. Burns, I was really excited. It's a play that when I read it, I clung to the language because she plays a lot with very naturalistic dialogue. People don't tend to finish their sentences, and they kind of overlap one another, and in the retelling of the story, she actually recorded a group of actors trying to remember that episode, and that's how she wrote the dialogue for Act 1. So it's very true to the way people speak, and that was a cool challenge that I was looking forward to exploring. And there are so many elements present in this play. There's singing, there's dancing, there's playing musical instruments, and knowing that that was all stuff that I was going to be able to get to tackle, some of it for the first time. I've never worked with actors that played instruments for themselves before. So the kind of challenges presented by this play actually excited me more than anything else. So the music in Mr. Burns was kind of originally created by Anne Washburn, and she had a couple collaborators that worked with her in the original production. And so the score was something that we were given, but then there's this whole section in Act 2 that involves a pop medley, a pop music medley, and it just says, and here's where they perform a bunch of songs, pop songs from the early 2000s, and that's it. That's the only thing she gives you. So I worked with Adam Howard, who is our professor of musical theater here at Texas Tech, and he composed an original a cappella medley of 4 different pop songs and then a coda for our actors to perform, and taught it to them very quickly, and then we got it up on its feet after that. And then into Act 3, there's all kinds of, the whole thing is sung. So it turns very much into almost an operetta, not quite. And there's piano, there's melodica, there's guitar, there's xylophone. And we had talked about adding orchestra, and we decided we have the talent to be able to do this ourselves. Why not try it? The collaboration has been amazing on this show. This is a huge project. It's a very intimidating piece when you look at it on paper because of all the unanswered questions. And luckily, the team that I've surrounded myself with has been really smart and has approached every problem with 3 or 4 different solutions every single time. My actors, I'll say, I need you to make a moment out of this, and they'll just do it. I don't have to give them a whole lot of guidance. Then we'll go back and polish and all the things that a director's supposed to do, but I don't have to inspire them to make something they want to make, which is great. My design team is the same way. They've been so gung-ho about this show and their designs for the show, and one of the big themes that I kind of focused on was this idea of kind of recycling culture, recycling things. And so my designers really took that and ran with it, so you'll see dresses in Act 3 that are made of paper. And the way that they were able to take something that to me was very conceptual and kind of metaphorical and realize it and make it actually happen has been so cool. My words have power, which I didn't expect them to have that much, and they do, and it's because of my team, it really is. So come see Mr. Burns by Anne Washburn, playing April 10th through the 16th at the Laboratory Theater at Texas Tech University.